Yes, we now have the latest Lienus in town, the international Lienus, Daniel Bwala, the presidential spokesman. That guy, they lie fire, oh, they lie, below they learn. He went to the press in United States and he disgraced Nigeria. This guy, they lie for states. Recently, he was interviewed, I think in the US conference or whatever. Man, come and see the lie where this guy lie. He go tumble everybody. Every question they asked him, na lie. And he was one who said it. They reminded him all he said. He denied all of them. Some of them he said mistaken identity. Some of them, oh, it is not me. That was a lie. When did I say so? Just in case you have not watched the interview, first of all, let us watch it.
Tinubu is one of the foremost politicians in Nigerian history.
Tinubu and his people created a militia. Who said those words, Daniel?
Tinubu has helped in strengthening democracy in Nigeria.
Tinubu and his people created a militia, Daniel. Who said those words?
Tinubu brought in leadership skills to governance.
Tinubu and his people created a militia. Who said those words?
Tinubu and his people never created the militia.
So why did you say they did on January 22nd, 2023?
I never said that.
The candidate of all progressive conference, Bwala the Tinubu, and his people created a militia. This is the first time in the history of Nigeria we are seeing a political party creating a militant arm leading to election.
Does he have a militia that tried to kill you?
He doesn't have. I never said he tried to kill me.
I myself have received threats from him and his camp. Your words.
I never said that.
There is also this threat to life, and I can tell you that because I myself have received threats from Asiwaju and his camp.
You said it was so corrupt, the 2023 election, Tinubu's win. You said that you couldn't eat food for 3 days.
I never said that. Where?
And legitimate complaints were raised all over Nigeria. That part is what threw me off balance. In fact, I became so sick. For the past 3 days, I found it very hard eating food.
Tinubu is not just super rich. It's what he does with his wealth. In 2019, 2 armored money trucks, bullion vans, were seen going into his house, coming out of his house. Where did that money go?
No. Point, did you see the money? Or those who reported, did they see money inside the bullion van?
Was there no money in the bullion vans?
How am I to know?
You said it was money in the vans at the time, 2023, February.
But there is only one person in Nigeria who is alleged to have moved money through bullion vans, and that person is on their ballot as the presidential candidate.
On the eve of the presidential elections, 2 cash-laden bullion vans, your words, were seen on the premises, which was ostensibly for vote buying. Your words, January 22nd, 2023. Have you just disowned everything you've said in order to work for this president?
I'm coming. What you just said now, I want to put it on record, on my own honor. That's not what I said. I'm not aware of that one.
You're not aware of Morenike Saka, who said, I began to scream for help. I had to crawl my way out of the room. The missile tore through her apartment building, according to the Washington Post. How about Musa Soliu? I was in my room. I was buried under the ruins. I don't know how to restart my life. My belongings are destroyed.
Houses were not destroyed.
Are you telling us that Nigerian citizens are lying about being bombed by the US?
I am saying that the military operation that was conducted on that day was targeted as terrorists, and we hit them.
You have a history of not hitting terrorists and hitting civilians. You know that, right? Your country.
I'm not aware.
Oh, well, on December 21st, the Nigerian Air Force said that they handed over compensation to people who were hit in an accidental airstrike on Christmas Day 2024. Do you just bomb every Christmas?
When and when?
Christmas Day 2024 and Christmas Day 2025.
I dispute that fact.
We'll take it up with the Nigerian Air Force. Let me ask you this. Since President Tinubu came to office in 2023, the situation has worsened in your country. You have a mixture of militant groups, you have bandits, you have clashes between herders and farmers.
We also have
Nigeria is now
of foreign interest in Nigeria.
Nigeria is now the 5th deadliest country in the world. Are you proud of that record?
I acknowledge the fact that we have insecurity in Nigeria, and until the hoax narrative of the Christian genocide, then we began to see back-to-back attack in Nigeria. We had, for the first 2 years of the president's administration, a substantial peace in Nigeria.
Actually, the number of deaths went up on the president's watch.
After this incident of a Christian genocide. And by the way,
when did that begin?
There is no country of the world today that is free from insecurity.
No,
there
I
are
agree.
parts of London
that's why
you can't go in the evening.
Okay, but We're not bombing London to root out militant training camps.
But you have had so many of the bombing on behalf of the United Kingdom by the United States.
Since you're making rather spurious comparisons.
No, the context
11,000 people were killed in conflict in Nigeria in 2025. That is up from 8,700 in 2023. That is a 26% increase in the number of Nigerians killed since your party and your president came to office. That's a pretty awful record.
It's awful. And we're fighting hard day and night. But that's one of the reasons why the president traveled to Turkey, where we had bilateral agreement to deal with insecurity. That's why we're cooperating with the United States of America. That's why we're cooperating with any country of the world. The reason is because since 9/11, terrorism is a global phenomenon.
Agreed.
And so every country is involved in it.
But it's getting worse in Nigeria. That's the problem.
I can't say it is getting worse.
You just agreed with me when I gave you the numbers.
No, I said
8,700 killed in 2023,
Right.
11,000 killed in 2025. That's getting worse.
How many people were killed in the United States last year?
In conflict-related violence, probably.
So this is not
one.
a conflict. This is an act of terrorism.
Okay. So how many people were killed in the United States in terrorism?
Excuse me, sir.
It wasn't 11,000.
This is part of what Donald Trump many years ago in his first term classified the Western media as what? Fake news. The reason is because context matter.
This is not Western media.
You
right?
are well
This is
aware.
not Western media.
Yes, I understand. But
this
you
is
are
the Armed Conflict Location and Event Data. ACLED, the most respected group that counts conflict-related violence around the world.
Let me ask you, where there is a terrorist
I could also
attack,
give
do
you
call
another
that an armed
source.
conflict?
I mean, National Human Rights Commission. This is a Nigerian group. 2,266 people were killed by bandits or insurgents in the first half of 2025. That's more than were killed in all of 2024. You are failing. Amnesty International says you are failing at security. The numbers don't lie.
It's unfortunate, and as a government,
and it's getting worse.
We're working day and night
and it's
to deal
getting
with
worse.
that situation. I don't agree to the fact that it's getting worse.
How can it not get worse if more people die in 1 year than the previous year?
Context matters.
What's the context?
The context is not getting worse.
What?
Yes.
The context is not getting worse.
The context is that it is not getting worse because you see, this is a water, right?
Okay.
If you have the water half, you could say half glass filled or half empty.
Yeah.
Isn't it right?
Yeah.
So the Western media always see Nigeria, Africa, and some of the activities in Africa as half empty. Excuse me. But we see it as half full because when we look at it, and when I say context matter, before the president took the oath of office, we knew the situation in Nigeria.
And you made it worse.
When he made the decision to take bold step to put Nigeria in better trajectory, we were well aware that the camp, that enclave, where they gathered.
Are you okay with having the Americans bomb Nigerian people's homes?
I'm not aware of that.
Oh my God, we have seen somebody who, in fact, you see Lienus Bwala they learn, former Bwala, they learn. Man, Lai Mohammed, in fact, Lai Mohammed is a student. This is HOD of Lai department. Man, this guy is lying fire. You are the only one who said it with your mouth in 2023. Everything you said with your mouth, you started denying all of them. You think social media forgets. I always tell people, whatever you do now, it will be in record in social media forever and ever. A time is coming when you act contrary to what you have said. Somebody is there. Let me tell you, we have 5 diggers. Oh, you see, Nigerians, most especially the bloggers in Nigeria, the content creators. Oh my God, we have intelligent people. We have diggers. They will go dig out your file wherever you hide put for Facebook or any social media. They will dig it out. You think you are smart? You just went there to publicly disgrace Nigeria, disgrace president. Of course, what do you expect? President, look at your chief spokesman. It should be a shame. It's a shame on the presidency. Look at the kind of human being you brought out as your chief spokesman. He went there internationally to disgrace himself, to disgrace Nigeria, to disgrace the presidency, to disgrace his own family. Because my family, the children of this man, Daniel Bwala, your children go even they say, hey papa, they shame for you, you they lie, you. Hey, oh my God, man, this guy, I give you a award for life. In fact, you are the Lienus in town. Bwala, now your apprentice. Lai Mohammed is your apprentice. Eh? May God have mercy. You. That tells the kind of government full of lies. If you should come back to Nigeria and president tells you well done, it means that president is gone. Bwala Ahmed Tinubu, this your employee. Now you employ him because he was never elected. You employ him, he's your employee. He has brought shame. All thanks to you. He has brought shame to Nigeria. Now the whole international, they have seen the kind of person you are. Bwala Tinubu, let me tell you, it wasn't only him that he disgraced. He also disgraced you. In fact, you people have made yourself worthless before the international community. You will now see, whenever they hear presidents of Nigeria are coming, everybody will say, yeah, that fraud, that thief, that lie, that one that has a negative spokesman where they tumble word upside down. I'm telling you, you don't fall your hand for international community. I'm telling you that is the truth. I don't talk past like this. I rest my case. Please share this video, drop your comment in the comment section. Follow my page if you are watching me for the very first time. Unlike comment again next time, always remember this. God loves you, so do I. God bless you. Shalom.